So, true or false? This is a safe space to ask questions. The inside place of worship in a church building, the sanctuary, the nave, the place where God's people come to worship. Is it a safe place to ask questions? Maybe that's kind of a trick question. Because from one vantage point, I'm pretty sure God's strong enough to take whatever questions we bring. I'm pretty sure God encourages and invites our wonder, even our doubts, our questions, our worries, the things that keep us up at night, the questions we have about the Bible. But sometimes we respectable religious people haven't made this a safe place for questions. Sometimes people have been taught or grown up with a sense of you're not allowed to bring questions. It'll sound like you're a doubter, like you don't have strong enough faith. Sometimes people are told you're not allowed to ask questions of the Bible or the biblical text. Sometimes we treat the faith like it's just something you memorize, say in a catechism or something like that. You learn the correct answer and you can spit it back, and if you know your facts well enough, well, there you go, you're set to get into heaven. But what if there's more? What if there's always been more to the Christian faith than memorize these answers or be afraid of asking honest questions? What if even the way we study the Bible is less about a prefigured out route from point A to point B, but instead a choose your own adventure where we bring questions, we wrestle with text together, we see where each one spins off into other questions, other related subjects, other passages, other voices from the scriptures, and discover there may be a whole lot more richness and depth in the Bible and in the way we engage with the scriptures than we had been taught. That's the idea behind this spring's Shared Ministry Bible Study series, Unpredictable. In other words, this is a Bible study that doesn't start out with an end point. We're not telling you, here's what we're going to be covering. Come be prepared to read this book of the Bible. Come with these additional resources or curriculum. You're going to bring the questions. You'll bring the topics, the things you want to discuss. We'll literally pull them out of a box if need be, whatever things people write down as questions or concerns, and we'll talk together, engaging the scriptures. So bring a question you've always wanted to know, but maybe we're never quite sure it was safe to ask, or I've always wanted to ask, but kind of anonymously. Bring the things that you've wrestled with or worried about. Bring the things you want to hear what other people think about. Maybe you don't even know where to start. I've got a question about this, but I don't even know where I would go in the scriptures to hear other people of faith wrestle with this, or how the scriptures speak to my question or this issue that's on my mind. So, whether it's weird quirks in the Bible like where did Adam and Eve's kids get their wives from, or contemporary issues that Christians are still wrestling over right now, or anything in between, this is a series for you. You will help make it, and your voice, as well as your questions, will help make for a rich, deep, engaging time together as God draws us deeper into relationship with each other and into relationship with God, because we discover this is, after all, a safe place to bring our questions. So join us. Our new series, Unpredictable, starts on Tuesday, May 10th, and is going to run for 4 Tuesdays. And like I say, each one, who knows where we'll go. If there are some questions we bring up in one session that we don't get resolved all the way, or that we need some time to think and do more research on, great. We'll come back to it the next week. If there's things, a bunch that we can discuss together or look at in one quick session, great. That'll be fine too. And in advance, we invite you, literally, bring questions. You can stop in on Sunday or through the week, or email us with whatever questions you want to add to the hopper. We'll put them in the box and draw them out and have conversation together, or even at any of our sessions. Bring a question, write it down as you come in and put it in the box. We'll shake it up and pull out questions to talk about night by night. That way, if you can come to all 4 sessions, fantastic. You can get the rich, deep conversation across all 4 of our gatherings. If you can't come to them all, but you really want to make sure you get to bring one question, great, come bring yours on the night or nights that you can. Where else are we going to go? I don't know where else it's going to take us. This is a Choose Your Own Adventure Bible study. This is unpredictable. But the one thing we are guaranteed is that here as we gather around God's Word, seeking for Jesus to be present in our midst, we won't be alone. As we ask, as we wrestle a blessing out of the texts, as we spend time in the scriptures and with one another, Jesus will be with us. And that means wherever else we go, we're in good hands. Join us these Tuesdays, starting May 10th, 17th, 24th, and 31st at Hope Lutheran Church at 7 o'clock for our Spring Bible Study series, Unpredictable. See you then.